Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm gonna be reacting to Warcraft cinematics and trailers. This is part 4. And remember that if you want to check on the previous Warcraft reactions, the card will be at the top here. Just click on it. Then you can choose from 1 to 3 which one you want to watch, and you can come back and watch part 4. All right. Yeah, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Long ago, the Orcish horde was corrupted by the Burning Legion and lured to the world of Azeroth. For generations, the Orcs made war upon the human kingdoms of Stormwind and Lordaeron. Though the horde was ultimately defeated, a visionary young war chief named Thrall rose to lead his people in their darkest hour. Under Thrall's rule, the Orcs freed themselves from the chains of demonic corruption and embraced their shamanistic heritage. After years of wandering, the Orcs founded their own kingdom in the harsh wastelands of Durotar. Based in the warrior city of Orgrimmar, they stand ready to destroy all who would challenge their supremacy. As a proud defender of Durotar, it is your duty to crush your enemies, both seen and unseen. For the nefarious agents of the Burning Legion still wander the land. The noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race. Though the recent invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated their sister kingdom of Lordaeron, the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwyn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of Stormwind remain steadfast in their commitment to the Grand Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within. Now is the time for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
Okay, I think what I'm watching here are I think that like they're clips of the specific characters that you choose in the game. Which game, I'm not entirely sure. You guys can tell me which game it is, but I think, whatever character you choose, they have a backstory for it. So, I think I'm watching the backstories for the different races that you choose to play in.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee queen, The Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
So if it's an alliance of convenience, in that trailer where Sylvanas was fighting with the Horde, I mean, she was so passionate when she said that. Guys, no, I don't believe it was an alliance of convenience. I think they are... Okay, maybe it is an alliance of convenience. But still, you know, I like the way she rallied the armies. I don't know which battle it was. I forgot the battle. But it was in that trailer for Battle for Azeroth, when she was screaming out, "For the Horde!" Yeah. Good times. Good times. Okay, let's continue.
The stoic dwarves of Ironforge spent countless generations mining treasures from deep within the earth. Hidden within their impregnable stronghold of Ironforge Mountain, they rarely ventured beyond the wintry peaks of Dunmora. Recently, however, the dwarves unearthed a series of ruins that held secrets to their ancient heritage. Driven to discover the truth about his people's fabled origins, the great king Magni Bronzebeard ordered that the dwarves shift their industry from mining to archaeology. As part of the Grand Alliance, the stalwart dwarven armies have been called away to battle the merciless Horde in faraway lands. In these perilous times, the defense of the Mountain Kingdom falls to brave dwarves like you. The spirits of the ancient kings watch over you, and the very mountains are your strength. The future of your people is in your hands. The vicious trolls that populate the numerous jungle isles of the South Seas are renowned for their cruelty and dark mysticism. Barbarous and superstitious, they carry a seething hatred for all other races. Long since exiled from his ancestral homeland in Stranglethorn Vale, the Darkspear tribe was nearly destroyed by rampaging Murlocs. Rescued by the young war chief Thrall and his Orcish warriors, the Darkspear tribe swore allegiance to the Horde. Led by the cunning shadow hunter Vol'jin, the Darkspears now make their home in Durotar, along with their Orcish allies. As one of the only surviving Darkspears, it falls to you to reclaim the glory of your tribe.
So the undead, the orcs, and the trolls are together. I think I remember seeing the trolls also in the trailer for the Battle of Azeroth. If that was a troll right there, you know. He had like purple skin. So yeah, I think that's what I saw also on the trailer, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, okay. The Alliance versus the alliance of the orcs and Sylvanas and the trolls. Okay. Okay. Let's continue.
The Eccentric, often brilliant gnomes are held as one of the most peculiar races of the world. With their obsession for developing radical new technologies and constructing marvels of mind-bending engineering, it's a wonder that any gnomes have survived to proliferate. Over the years, the gnomes have contributed ingenious weapons to aid the Grand Alliance in its fierce battles against the Horde. Thriving within the wondrous techno-city of Gnomregon, the gnomes shared the resources of the forested Dunmora peaks with their dwarven cousins. Yet recently, a barbaric menace rose up from the bowels of the earth and invaded Gnomregon. Aided by their dwarven allies, the gnomes fought a valiant battle to save their beloved city. Nevertheless, Gnomregon was irrevocably lost. The surviving gnomes fled to the safety of the dwarven stronghold of Ironforge. There they remain, devising strategies to retake their city. As a gnome of proud standing, it falls to you to answer the challenge and lead your curious people to a brighter future. Once a nomadic people, the Trauren roamed the endless plains of the Barrens, hunting the mighty Kodo. Scattered across the land, the wandering tribes were united only by their common hatred for their sworn enemy, the marauding Centaur. Seeking aid against the Centaur, the great chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof befriended the savage Orcs who had recently journeyed to Kalimdor. With the Orcs' help, Cairn and his tribe were able to drive back the Centaur and claim the grasslands of Mulgore for their own. Upon the windswept mesa of Thunder Bluff, Cairn built a refuge for his people. Over time, the scattered tribes united under a single banner. Though the noble Trauren are peaceful in nature, the rites of the Great Hunt are venerated as the heart of their spiritual culture. As a tribesman of Mulgore, you must test your skills in the wild and prove yourself in the Great Hunt.
So the orcs, I wouldn't necessarily say they were good, but their strength cannot be ignored. It cannot be pushed aside just because they're evil. Even if they are evil, you're going to need their strength to, to solve difficult situations. You're going to need their strength. So yes, they do bad things, but when you need help, they will be there. For a price, I am assuming.
For 10,000 years, the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest. Yet recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the Burning Legion. Now, the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few night elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Okay, I have to ask, how many players can contribute into one session or one battle? Because it looked like there was a lot of players there, all fighting against this dragon. And also, are dragons like the final boss that you guys have to face against in these games? I mean, aren't there like any not the Lich King himself, but other liches or other powerful individuals who are not dragons. I mean, dragons are cool, but to be fighting them all the time, I don't know. I mean, you need more variety with the enemies you guys fight. Unless, of course, this is all they're showing us in the trailer. And then when you play the game, there's more to it. I'm not sure. You guys can tell me.
the Soul Player.
Okay, so there is a variety of final boss battles. That's good. Because I was worried that all you guys were fighting against in the last, levels is a dragon. So yeah, I can see there's a variety.
was cast out by my comrades, exiled, forced to wander the frozen wastes. But I was not alone, not entirely. The voice, now my only companion, guided me to my destination. Strange, nightmarish creatures awaited me at the entrance. I felt my blood run cold as Icecrown itself. Inside, I bore witness to horrific acts, demonstrations of power, power that could be mine for the asking. Terrified, I ran, but did not get far. All too soon, my choice was made. Too late did I realize that such power does not come without a price. Pay a far greater toll, for I have returned. I am Kel'Thuzad. Your curiosity will be the death of you.
Okay, well, that's it for today's part 4. That last trailer. So because his friends betrayed him or his comrades abandoned him, now the whole world must suffer. That's a bit petty, isn't it? I mean, why must the rest of us suffer just because your friends are leaving you behind? Because you're seeking more power and you're selfish and you want more than what you already have. I mean, why must the rest of us suffer? But anyways, yeah. The game trailers, the opening cinematics for the different races that you choose was all very interesting. I'm still with my queen, Sylvanas. She's the one. Everybody else, bleh. Well, the orcs and their assistants, if I can say this, if I can say that, like, you know, them assisting other races that have not been considered important by the alliance, you know. I think if the alliance helped these other races out, like how the orcs were helping out the, what do they call them? I forgot their names now. I think I should write it down so then I don't forget them. But you know, the way they helped them and now they've become their allies in times of need, or should I say in times of war, is very important, you know. So I think the humans, should I say it's a human-led alliance? I don't think so, but you know, the humans, the dwarves. I'm not sure if the night elves are part of the alliance as well. I think they are. I'm not sure. They should also help out other races in Azeroth who need help, you know. And yeah, the orcs are doing a good job. They're doing good PR work here. If I can say that. They're doing very good PR. You know, helping out the unfortunate, or helping out the downtrodden, and giving them, I wouldn't necessarily say a seat in their little council between them, the undead, and who are they? I forgot. I really should write this stuff down so that I don't embarrass myself here. But yeah, I won't necessarily say that they're like true allies, but you know, like they're vassal underlings, if I can say that. So yeah, the orcs are doing a pretty good job in making their own version of the alliance. And yeah, it was cool to see all of that happen. And the humans, it's kind of still sad what happened to the other human kingdom. I can't pronounce it. Lordaeron. Yeah, Lordaeron. After I saw the cinematics in part 3, and I didn't know that the city was completely, you know, utterly destroyed, and now it's being used as a base by Sylvanas and her undead companions or undead armies. So yeah, it's kind of sad. Okay, I guess that's it for today with part 4. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. Well, I enjoyed more of the cinematics, you know, explaining the different races than I did enjoy the trailers. Because the trailers are fun, but, you know, it doesn't really give me much information. It's just, you know, telling me to buy the game, to get the game, to play with my friends, you know. And I got to see different types of bosses, so that's also kind of good. And yeah, I guess that's it for part 4. Alright guys, remember, if you like what you see, you could give me a like. You can comment on my video. You can also subscribe and also click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. Okay, bye bye.